Shalom, and welcome to Bible Stories as Blueprints of the Soul, your Biblical Hebrew podcast. Shalom and welcome to our Biblical Hebrew podcast. Today I would like to read to you one verse from Psalms 72:20. We shall read the verse in Hebrew and then translate it into English. Kalu tfilot David ben Yishai. Kalu tfilot David ben Yishai. The prayers of David, son of Yishai, had ended. This is an interesting verse, for King David wrote 150 psalms, 150 poems, 150 chapters of prayers. 150 in Hebrew letters, because we don't count in numbers, we count in letters, is Kof Nun. Kof is 100, Nun is 50. So 150 is Kof Nun. Kof Nun in Hebrew is a word which means nest in English. Ken. Ken in Hebrew, Kof Nun is nest in English. So David wrote 150 psalms, and in a way he prepared a nest of prayers in which the higher could dwell in, because every prayer that we have is just a request for communication with the higher, with the next stage. So David wrote 150 poems, 150 prayers, 150 psalms, a nest of prayers. But here in chapter 72, in Psalm 72 verse 20, we, in a very hidden way, we find the last verse of Psalms that he wrote. Though we read it here in Psalm 72:20, this is the last verse that he wrote, his last words. And let's read them again and see what is behind this. Kalu tfilot David ben Yishai. Prayers of David, the son of Yishai, are ended. Now let's focus in the verse "are ended" in Hebrew. It's one word with 3 letters. Kalu. Kalu. Are ended. Finished, completed. The word kalu is written in 3 letters. Kaf, Lamed, Vav. The 2 first letters of Kalu, Kaf and Lamed, are creating a word. Kol. Kol. Kol in Hebrew means all in English. The sphere of foundation from the tree of life, the sphere of foundation, the funnel, is also named kol. Kol, meaning in English all, because the sphere of foundation is concentrated in it all the light of the other spheres, all the lights which is coming from the 3 lines of the tree of life, and the sphere of foundation, which is named kol in Hebrew or all in English, stream all this abundance to the last sphere, the heavenly kingdom. And the heavenly kingdom is the last letter He of the tetragrammaton. So when the sphere of foundation streams the goodness to the last sphere, to the heavenly kingdom, we have, in a way, marriage. Kol, foundation, gives everything that he has. He's like a bridge. and he gives everything that he has or comes to him to the last letter He of the Tetragrammaton. And now we have a new word in Hebrew, Kol, Kaf Lamed, plus the last letter He of the Tetragrammaton. And then we have Kala. Kala is a bride in English. But what is the meaning of Kala in Hebrew? The last He is a vessel. The heavenly kingdom is a vessel. And the bride is a vessel that gets all the goodness from the groom, from the sphere of foundation. This is the meaning of bride in Hebrew. Kala is a noun. But when we read those three letters as a verb with a different pronunciation, kila has ended or completed, it means also finish, finished, like we read in Genesis 2. Vayachulu hashamayim v'haaretz. Vayachulu has ended, completed, from kol, from all. Everything is ready, everything is completed. So kila in Hebrew means finished. He, third person, in the past, hu kila, he had finished, hu kila. But now David uses this verse in present tense, and he says, and those are his last words, kalu tfilot David ben Yishai. The prayers of David, the son of Yishai, are ended. And the word kalu has ended is written in three letters, Kaf, Lamed, Vav, kalu. The name of the Tetragrammaton is written with four letters, Yod, He, Vav, He. And now we found David using the verb kalu. Kaf Lamed, the foundation, the sphere of foundation is Kol. Yesod, Sfirat Yesod, the sphere of foundation, is named in Hebrew Kol. Kol. With additional He, it's Kala, bride. But David uses here the letter Vav. Kalu has ended, meaning he takes the foundation, which is named Kol in Hebrew, all in English, and he add to it the letter Vav of the Tetragrammaton, Kalu. And in a way, in this verb, he managed to ascend the heavenly kingdom, the last letter He, and unite it with the groom. The groom is the letter Vav. And there is no separation anymore between the heavenly kingdom and the spirit of the infinite, because they are united when David finished his last psalms. The letter He is not separated anymore like in a tree of knowledge, but he managed to transfer, to lift the heavenly kingdom into the realm of the letter Vav, into the realm of the spirit. Another aspect of the verb kalu is numeral value. The letter Kaf has the numeral value of 20. The letter Lamed has the numeral value of 30. When we double 20, double 30, we get the volume of the 600 plus the volume of the letter Vav, which is 6. We have 606. Kalu in this way is 606. 606 is also the numeral value of Ruth in Hebrew. The name Ruth in Hebrew is written in 3 letters, Reish, Vav, Tav. The volume of the letter Reish is 200. the volume of the letter Vav is 6, so together they make 206. The volume of the letter Tav is 400, so altogether the volume of the name Ruth in Hebrew, Ruth, is 606. And Ruth was the great-grandmother of David. Again, Ruth, from the book of Ruth, is David's great-grandmother, because Ruth and Boaz delivered Oved, in English Obed, and Oved delivered Yishai, in English Jesse, and Yishai delivered David. So in this manner, Ruth is David's great-grandmother. And we said that Ruth is the spirit. She is the one who returns from the field of Moab towards Bethlehem, the house or the home of bread, the home of belief, the tree of life. And in this last verb that David says, he summarizes his returning to the tree of life. Kalu, Kaf Lamed Vav. Kaf is 20, double Lamed, which is 30, is 600, plus Vav, which is 6, is 606, like the volume of the name Ruth, his great-grandmother, and she is the spirit that returned from the field of Moab towards Bethlehem, towards the tree of life. And in this course of his psalms, we see his returning home. Now when all his prayers are written, he can return home to the tree of life. Kalu Tfilot David ben Yishai. The prayers of David, the son of Jesse, are completed. Wishing you a beautiful day and wonderful week. Thank you for listening to Bible Stories as Blueprints of the Soul. We hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you have any questions, comments, or would like to hear more about a certain topic, just write us an email to hebrew@learnoutlive.com. We are always happy to hear from you. For more episodes, videos, and articles like this, please visit our website at hebrew.learnoutlive.com. We also would like to invite you to join our live classes. Just search for Online College of Biblical Hebrew on Facebook and start learning now with students from all over the world. Koltuv and Shalom.